with another IPA draft. Trying to get off tilt after that last one was absolutely brutal. We opened Breath of Darkaz, that should help. It's an extremely, extremely good card. Not a ton else in the pack here, to be honest. It'd be funny if we wheeled this guy and we could like have some creatures get through it or something. Razorfoot Griffin is playable. Absorb is marginally playable. Pouncing Kabu is decent. Soulburn is not really that great. It's a pretty poor pack overall, to be honest. So I'm very happy to take Breath. And this card's also splashable. You'll notice the kicker is colorless, so you don't even have to commit to red. You can go like blue, white, black, and splash it or something if you had to. Obviously, having flyers is the best because this hits just creatures on the ground. All right, what do we have here? We have Exotic Curse, so removal, always very good. It's going to be at least -3/-3. Dream Thrush is good. I think I want to take it this early. Doesn't send too strong of a signal for somebody to take blue. And outside of that, yeah, Trench Worm is fine, but I think it's really Curse. Thrush, I'm going to go Curse. Okay, next up we get Fairy Squadron. So yeah, I like this. Now there is this Cinder Shade. Cinder Shade is pretty good. It's not quite as good as it used to be before when there was Damned on Stack and whatnot, but I'm happy to dip into blue, even though this is double blue. Ideally, we go blue, black, red. It's the best color combination, and Breath of Darkaz is going to shine the most when you have flyers. So I'm going to go ahead and go right into the third color with that card. And next up, we get, wow, Armadillo Cloak coming through. That's an interesting one to see. So Ally Golem doesn't quite survive Breath of Darkaz. We have no green or white. I'm not really going to get into taking Cloak. Hopefully the person on my left takes it and they're happy. I think I just take Slayer here because it's a flyer. And yeah, I mean, again, like I said, when you play Breath, you want to have flyers. So there's not really that many good cards in the pack. This is a reasonable pick. Pretty poor card for pick 3. I mean, there's just Cloak is really the only thing, but that's just requires almost a complete pivot. Unless I was just going to go 5-color green, which we don't have the start to do that just yet. Okay, Recover. Recover is a nice one. That keeps us in black, which is good. Recover also good with Breath of Darkaz. Again, there's Rooting Kabu, so hopefully they're getting hit like, hey, green is open here. Once again, Soulburn. If you're heavy red black, it's fine, but it's just a very mana intensive card and not the greatest. So let's see what we get next. I haven't seen like a single red card actually. That's kind of it's a little troubling. I mean, I think there was like an ancient Kavu, but that was very very early. So the packs have been fairly weak though, to be honest. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get cut blue just because we haven't seen a whole lot of blue. The Fairy Squadron coming late doesn't mean a lot because sometimes this will run with either Probe or Repulse, and those are both going to get picked over it. So Fairy Squadron, not always the clearest signal, but it is definitely best in blue-black. You can always do like turn 1 Fairy Squadron, turn 2 Captain Harpy is a nice one. The Jin, I love this guy. Especially if we end up like heavier into red and black, this guy really, really shines. And again, combo. So other than that, there's Tidal Visionary, there's Plague Spores, which is nice. But Jin is a bomb, in my opinion, so we're going to scoop him up happily. And yeah, things are coming together. This is the weakest pick so far, but just, I mean, sometimes you're just going to get a weak pick. That's going to happen from time to time. There's not a lot to be done about it. All right, wow. We're going to get the other Jin as well. This is crazy. This one might not get the buff because we might have more red creatures, but we're still taking it. This is going to be pretty fun. So this is definitely going to be an 18-land deck when you're playing 2 6-drops. Typically, you want to play 18 lands anyway, but that's just the way it is. Wow, Razorfoot Griffin coming around is not what I expected. It is possible we could go into white because there's no guarantee we get blue, and this guy is splashable. He's actually best as a splash, so we're going to take this and keep all our options open. Going into white is not the worst, because again, you're going to get some flyers, and it's a shame I didn't get the pro red, the pro red guys. Kind of highly doubt that those dudes are going to make it around. If they did, it does combo with this card right here. It's a pretty nice one. So yeah, pack 2 for red black. There's just so much good stuff. So much good stuff. All right, nothing really too good to speak of here. We're just gonna take this card's like marginally playable in some situations, so just gonna try to signal it's past the explosive growth, keep telling people, hey, take green cards. That's what we're hoping for here. And we're probably not gonna get a whole lot else out of this pack, but 8 cards is more than enough. You need 22 playable cards because you're going to play 18 hands. So if you can get to 22, you basically need to average 7 per pack, and then one pack needs to give you 8. So I need 7 and 7 from the next 2 packs. And all right, Metafran Zombie, Sway of Illusion, any number of targets. What is this thing? I think Metafran Zombie, if we are blue black, is actually he's just kind of does his thing. Ancient Spring is fixing. I think I want to take the spell here. Obsidian Acolyte. I'm going to take this guy for the sideboard in case we do end up in white. But yeah, Metafran Zombie's perfectly fine. He's just a dude. He'll just get in the way. Very annoying. They have to deal with him. All right, Alloy Golem. Probably not going to make it into the main deck, but just because we have so many 6-drops. But he does actually combo with these guys because he'll help you out to get more permanents in the other card. Wow, Soulburn coming around this late. I mean, I'll put it in the deck for now. Chances are it doesn't make it. Unless we're just heavy red-black, which could happen after Pack 2. Pack 2, you can just, like, it can be like Mire Kabu, Caldera Kabu, Terminate, Magma Burst, Lava Zombie, Nightscape Room. Like, there's just infinite commons in red and black, so. And not really a whole lot in blue. You have Rushing River and Confess. So, haven't opened an FTK yet. That would be a hot one. That would be a hot one to pull. We're a little short on like low-end creatures right now. Not loving that, but we'll get there. We'll see what happens. This Razorfoot Griffin seemed to be a bit of an anomaly as well. I don't want to take that as too much of a signal. We didn't really see very much white otherwise, but it's just bizarre because if the person on our right is in white, they should have taken this guy. I don't think there was anything else in the pack that makes sense. But who knows? Let's see what we get. So again, we didn't really see a ton of blue. We saw virtually no red, but it's very splashable. But we could just cut off all the red right now too. That's a thing that can happen. Sometimes people get shafted that way. Let's see what we're gonna open this up. Making it all suspenseful. Grixis Charm, that's a good one. It's a little annoying that it's 3 colors, but it's the 3 colors we're in, so it's a removal spell. We'll take it. Yeah, not a whole lot else going on. Cavern Harpy, we can't really do that yet. It's a little suspect. So yeah, we'll go with the 3-color spell. And all 3 modes are very good. This is probably the best charm. I think Drumrush Charm is also very good, but this one's in the better colors. And you will randomly get to kill like a Power Armor or an Alloy Golem or a Sparring Golem or an Emblazoned Golem or something like that. Not that you can't kill those without the other mode, but it's Power Armor. It's not really a ton of other artifacts now that I think about it. But this is nice. Sometimes you just need to get some off the board. Like for this deck, like Coalition Honor Guard or something, like you just need to have Terminate or Grixis Charm or something like that sometimes. Because the blow out of the burn is not going to be good enough to get the job done. So let's see what we get next here. Not a lot. Looks like it's probably going to be Hunting Drake. Yeah, and again, I'm not ready to take Cavern Harpy right now. We just don't have the early drops. Besides, we have 2, obviously, but you really want to have more, and you don't want to depend on getting them later. So I think we just go ahead and take Drake here. Silver Drake if we really want to pivot, but again, we don't have the early drops, so you just have to be careful. That kind of thing. John does nothing. These packs are just bad. These are just straight up bad packs. So Hunting Drake it is. This card can be total blowout. It's obviously not the best when you're in red yourself, especially if we end up with like Meyer Kapu and Color Kapu. Okay, looks like we got ourselves a Terminate. There's also Strafe. I think Terminate's just straight up better. Third Cavern Harpy going around. That's kind of wild. It's going to be interesting to see if at least one of those comes back. But for now, definitely going to be Terminate. So far, it looks like we're just going to be kind of trying to survive the early game and then just dropping big things in the late game. And so far, we've not seen a lot of white, so Razor, but probably going to make it into the sideboard pretty soon here. Soulburn, I think you only gain life with the black. Yeah, and 3-color decks is just, geez, another Cavern. Man, it's so weird. This is kind of tempting. I'm interested in Star Compass here just because, like, we have so many high drops. This card could actually be interesting, but I do think it could table as well. Not possible. Ceasenit is good for the fixing. Man, 4 Cavern Harpies going around is kind of wild. I'm just trying to think, like, you really need to get Reef Shaman or something else for that to work. Snid is quite slow. We don't have early drops, so Cavern Harpy doesn't help with that either. Unless we got Merfolk to come back here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Snid. So this is going to be Bog Down versus Rushing River, most likely. I think Bog Down is a little better just because our curve is wacky. Volcano Imp is possible because Breath. But this does a little better, and then I think Rushing River does, you don't want to bounce their features and then all of a sudden you're doing Breath of Darigas. You could also bounce your own and do Breath depending on the situation, but yeah, I think Bog Down is going to be just a little bit better. Having trouble committing. Really like Rushing River, but right, there's our buddy Caldera Captain. He is a good one to have. There's also Volcano Imp. So in this case, Imp might be a little better, but I think just for curve purposes, we need some people to throw down. Work Toad is another dude. We just can't really do the gating thing. We don't have enough early drops, which is a shame because Cavern Harpy X4 is going around. It's like we have two shots at it. And Caldera Kabu, if you only have one, it's like fine, like this and Marsh Kabu. Or is it Marsh? It's a Meyer Kabu. Okay, Bloodstock is not ideal because we already just have so many big drops, but kind of got to take what we get here. I mean, it's going to be slightly better than Alec Golem just because it comes out earlier. So I think we take it. I'm pretty sure we're not playing white at this point. We can move that. All right. Do we want Volcano Imp now? I think we do. We don't have any come into play effects. Yeah, I think we just want the flyer here. Second Snid is not going to be great. This fixing is fine, but okay, we're going to get Arctic Merfolk this time. Now maybe one of the Cavern Harpies would be playable. We just really don't have any like low drop creatures. That's the biggest problem with this deck. It's very slow. It's very, very slow. Alright, Dralmu's Pet. Might actually have to play this dude. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna move him to the sideboard for now and be optimistic. But I mean, we might just need to put some dudes down. Really looking for Phyrexian Rager in the next pack. Yeah, next pack's going to be rough. It's just not a lot of creatures that are going to show up in the next pack. Alright, Singe. Probably going to play this just because we need the early game removal. Need to just be able to hit some of these smaller guys. Our curve's not very good. And some of the good cards we can open in the next pack aren't going to be great, like Urberg Uprising, because it's just like our curve is not ideal for that. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble, I'm not going to lie. Breath of Dariga is going to be doing a lot of work. Suffocating Blast would normally be my pick, but we do not have enough early creatures. So trying to sit there and hold up 4 mana does not look that appealing to me. Rager is definitely what we want here. There's really not anything else in the pack for us. Alright, Quicksilver Dagger is great, obviously. Rocket Sanctuary could be good. Illusionist, again, these are expensive cards, so it's like Quicksilver Dagger. Could we get this down on one of these guys early and just go to town with it? I don't know. I think Illusionist is just going to be a better play than Dagger. Yeah, we don't really have the cards that are going to help us make the most out of Dagger just yet. I'm gonna go Illusionist here. Alright, Coastal Drake is a nice one. That helps our curve. Coalition Honor Guard, you hate to see it. Alright, we're getting a little help with the curve. Wow, Honor Guard, jeez. Thank God that these drafts are made in a way where you don't play against people that are near pot. That would be a nightmare. Okay, helping out the curve a little bit there. Ooh, the Decapod helps out the curve as well. I think we're going to go with him. Alright, we're getting help in the weirdest ways. It's really kind of interesting. Also, like the Decapod is colorless. It's like sometimes you're just mana screwed and you need to be able to cast something. It's just a dude. He's just that 3/3 dude you need. Okay, a lot of nothing in this pack. In case there's like 1/1 dot deck, we'll take this. Could be useful. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any more playable cards that are going to trump anything that we already have at this point. Dead Ringers is more of a sideboard card, in my opinion, so we're going to move that to the sideboard. Especially with how clunky and expensive our deck is, we just can't afford it. 17 creatures is really unusual for this color combination. All right, I'm pretty sure we're not playing Soulburn. Best case scenario, you're paying like probably 5 to like deal 2, gain 2. Really not very good. Death Mutation. I mean, as if we didn't have enough expensive cards already. We have Ceasnid. Probably the only way we're casting it. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't think Kabu Bladder's ever making it in the deck, is he? Who knows? Maybe he will. So Hallam Jin's going to be really good. We have 1 red creature. He's going to be doing work. Hallam Jin, maybe not as much. We'll have to see. But yeah, Soulburn Probably not going to make the cut. Alloy Golem. Probably not going to make the cut. I think we just want Bloodstock. We just need to get things down. We can't wait till we got 6. And when we do have 6, we want to be dropping one of these bad boys. So cut one more card from here. Arctic Merfolk is pretty weak. We don't have any ETB, I don't think, right? Yep, no ETB, so I think it's going to be that. And then, sure, this is possible to use at some point. Actually, Jaded Response. It's permanents you control, though, right? Oh, it's creature specifically. Oh, who knows? Maybe it's going to be good. Maybe. I doubt it. I think you can play it in the right situation, but this doesn't seem to be the right situation. All right, the good news is we have a lot of flyers. Anything here? No, not really. We're just going to draft. Yeah, we're just going to play 18 lands. We're going to run it. See how it goes. It's probably the least favorite deck I've drafted so far, except for I had that one Treva deck that had it was actually I tried to not be green, white, blue, but that's just what I got forced into. Like I was like thinking, oh, I'll splash one, like I'll be blue, white, red, splash green, or I'll be blue, white, black, splash green, or something like that. It's just like wasn't happening. Right. Nothing playable here. Worm's Thunder, maybe, but yeah, not really. Wrapped it up. And hello, what's happened here? Okay. Yep, this is the deck. Just basically add land. I don't even think we have any choices. Oh, Zombie Bow could be a little interesting. That might be a choice between that and Bloodstock. Yeah, Zombie Boa, Bloodstock. Bloodstock does kill Coalition Honor Guard, though, I must say. All right, let me just make sure there's nothing that we're trying to do here. So this card would actually, it would be funny if we did play Alloy Golem and then we played this guy. And then you cast this guy for 6, and then he's an 8/8 flyer. Is that how it works? Wait, creatures kick flying and X +1/+1 counters on it. So discard cards, mana cost. I could side into this in some situations, but I don't think main decking it. I mean, honestly, I got a lot of 5-drops too, though. That's the funny thing. It's card disadvantage, but it's like a 7/7 flyer. I mean, if you were ever going to play this guy, I think this is kind of the deck that you'd want to do it in. Although I don't know. Just trying to think, like, so how many spells just straight up handle it? So Agonizing Demise would take care of this guy. Rushing River, Repulse. Those are the commons. Plague Spores, I guess. Is there another black red? Terminate? So there's basically 5 commons that would just completely ruin you. But if you're playing against a certain deck that didn't have access to black, for instance, I could see you being able to run out 16 creatures, 7 spells. Oh wait, no. We want to play. I'm sorry, we needed to get rid of one of these guys, so it's going to be Zombie Bow. So 15 creatures. Yeah, we've got a real heavy curve here. Let's get our lands in. Wants us to go. I love it. That's dead even. So, okay, we're going to take the recommended. Let's do it. All right, draft 11. We are here for the games. We're going to not play first because that's just not what we do. Do we have a lot of swamps is the question here. Yep, swamps is going to be our most common land, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. We have several turns to draw one. If we don't, we still have this guy. A little bit of a risky keep, but oh great, it's I Coach Poker. This is one of the top leaderboard people. Just have to not get intimidated and play my game. Our deck's pretty solid. It's not great. It's not one of my favorite decks that I've had, but we are in the right colors and we do have some good things going on. We'll have to see what's going on here. Still chatting me. No. Okay, it's just taking his time. He's got a forest. Okay, we will go. Do we have any 2-drops that terminate and this guy? So probably we should play red. This guy has like 6 or 7 trophies, I think. Pretty good. And somebody coaches poker, they're probably not bad at card games. All right, red green. Good with that. Fairy Squadron's a nice pickup. We do already have our double blue, so off to a little bit of a slow start, but could be able to manage. Looks like Jin might not be so good. This guy's got red, but it is what it is. Gain a little bit of a time lead anyhow. He's playing a little slow. Maybe he's drafting and playing or multitasking in some other way. We'll see. So I played against Molly Millions, who had the second most trophies the other night, and I totally punted that game. So this time I really want to play my best. Like if I lose, whatever. But I just want to play well, which I did not do the last time against one of the more advanced players in the format. So see if we can do it. See if we can draw that swamp, maybe. Swamp would be nice. That's not swamp, but it is a dude at least. Sure. I guess we'll play the dude. Can't regenerate him, but he's there. I believe we should have 7. There's a swamp. Okay, nice. Let's play our swamp. Go to combat. Damage. And I think I just want to keep the pressure up, I guess, here. Play Rager later. This guy might be short on lands. I believe he was playing first. Okay, he found his 4th land. Voracious Cobra. This is a 2/2 first strike. Whenever this deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature. Okay, that's no problem. I think we still... Whenever this deals damage... Yeah, I think we still just get in. If he wants to trade a 4-drop for a 4-drop, I'm good with that. I'm about to drop my flyer. Oh wait, I just realized I'm stupid. This guy is first strike. Alright. Yeah, that does make a difference then, doesn't it? And once again, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's let it go. We gotta move on here. Block this guy all day. Alright, now he's getting his lands. I'm fucked now. You can't make a mistake like that against a player this good. Once again, I did it. Right, this is Thicket Elemental, 4/4. 4/4. When this creature enters, if it was kicked, you may reveal cards. If you do, put that card in the battlefield. To a creature card. If you do, put that card in the battlefield and shuffle. Oh, it was not kicked. Okay, that's what happened there. All right, let's go to combat here. We're gonna get in for 3. Yeah, so if I hadn't made that play, I would have C-Snid and something else back to block this guy, but instead I'm going to be taking a big hit here. I guess I could, you know what? It would be a little risky, but I could go recover on Dodecapod, and possibly if I draw black, play Phyrexian Rager, or I can play Rager as a chump blocker. See if I draw only a swamp. Or I can just play Ceasenet and guarantee that I can do that next turn. And just take the hit now. Yeah, let's just do that. This guy can always chump later on, and but his regeneration ability is getting shafted. Great, he just found his third color. Yeah, I had a chance here. I blew it. I totally blew it. I just didn't understand this card. It's not a card I've really seen before, and then I just didn't realize it's first strike. Duh, this guy is gonna kill whatever, and yeah. Okay, all right, we take it. Take 6 to the face. We're still in reasonable shape here. Okay, Jungle Barrier is fine. Grixis' Charm. All right, let's play our Rager, I think, first, and see what happens. Okay, Breath of Darius is very nice, actually. Okay, Ceasenet can't really help us at this moment. I think we just get in for 3, and they go. So I'm just going to block and regenerate. Block this guy, use Ceasenet, regenerate, and we'll take 2 from this guy. It's fine. This guy's not trample, is he? No. Okay, we found our 6th land. We just get in there with Halomjin and this guy, or do we attack first here? Let's see. We can get back Fairy Squadron, but the crackback, what would the crackback be like? So Halomjin, we swing in. We'd have to do some chump blocking. I don't exactly love that. Breath of Darius is getting worse and worse by the moment. Unless we use it offensively. So if we do swing in with Halomjin, yeah, maybe we try to just get in there and then we can do some chump blocking and then we could breath. Like, what if we just attack for 6? And then we keep Fairy Squadron back to block. We can chump this guy, maybe. Still take 2. Yeah, we're just choked up on mana. Our hand is like so stacked. It's probably gonna try to save this guy, I guess. 2, 3, 4. The deal's only 4. Okay, he's gonna use some red to kill it. Do I just kill the Skyfolk then? Or do I want to get this guy out of the way? I think I want to get the Jungle Barrier out of the way. If he has 2 tricks, that would be savage, though. because he can have like zap or whatever it is, and then he could have a growth spell. So maybe we just leave Jungle Barrier in place. Just deal all 6 to Skyfolk. Back. Doesn't seem good. Yeah, I think we just take 2 here. As Breath of Darius gets more and more useless. Coastal Drake. Is this a Kabu? No, it's a snake. Okay. See, we can recover the Djinn. We can recover the Decapod. We can Croesus's Charm this guy. Is there a way that we can do 2 things? We can play Coastal Drake and we can Croesus Charm this guy. That seems to be probably the best play. So let's go ahead and get in for 3. And play Coastal Drake. I think I'm gonna double block here. We just have to take the first strike damage. Combat damage, okay. Thunderscape. Okay. Alright, is there any way that we could get in? Oh, we can't, okay. No response. So I think we're gonna pitch Breath, and we're gonna pitch Bog Down, I guess? What's better, Bog Down or Recover? I think we need Recover. We need to get back a creature. Yeah. Gotta get rid of this guy. This guy's killing me over here. Okay, no response to Green Thrush. So let's see here. I think I killed Dream Thrush. He's got 2 cards left. Because we want to get in for 5, and then he's going to crack back. This is going to block. We're going to get Mediterranean Zombie back, block this guy. He could get in for 1 more. So let's destroy. Yeah, let's kill Dream Thrush. So we can get back to Decapod. That doesn't do quite as well. If we get back Mediterranean Zombie, what's easier for him to kill, I guess, is the question. Do we want to just get back Decapod because we're chump blocking regardless, unless we draw Swamp exactly. If we draw exactly Swamp, but he still just needs an answer for the flyer, so it doesn't really matter. We're just chumping. So yeah, I think we just get to Decapod. just hope he doesn't have anything. I mean, I'm sure he does. He's got 2 cards in hand still. Nice. We got one. We got one. Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's begin sideboarding. So let me just see what he's played here. All right, so Simoon. Simoon is probably the key card we need to be aware of. So yeah, I think Dead Ringers could be good against this guy, actually. Dead Ringers could be a good one. I think we bring this in and we take out. I mean, all these cards are good. Singe, maybe? Yeah, he played the one Carrion dude. Carrion Elves or whatever. He might have a tapper that we don't know about. I don't think if Singe is good for anything else. Yeah, let's go with Dead Ringers. I think Dead Ringers is the way to go. Zombie Boa. Nice way to get through in the end, but not really. Okay. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I think Dead Ringers. All right, let's just play tight. Made a mistake last game. We need to not make a mistake here. Okay, I think we're keeping this. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. We need red, but turn 3 Coastal Drake, turn 6 this guy. That's fine. He's also gonna draw, so it's nice. We're gonna have extra time to get things moving here. He has a 2-drop. That's kind of bullshit. Yeah, that's fine. Card's going to be good in the late game, but hopefully we'll be able to do something about it. Just we really need a red. If he just starts using this, he would kill me. I don't know if he knows that, but throw around. Okay, he doesn't have a ton of action, which is good because I need time to win this game. Wow, just let's draw all the red cards and no red mana. Okay. If he has a trick, that would really suck. Maybe I just wait. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. Wow. Fuck me, man. And I had F6 once again. Once again, man. I tried to hit 5 as soon as she started tapping. Okay. Red. This is very sad. Very sad times. We can catch up. I mean, he has only 3 cards in hand. They're all spells, obviously, as Moon playing hands. Missing the regenerate on that Metathrand just crushed me, though. I don't know why he didn't do 1-on-1, but do people just know when you have 6? I'm good. Desperately need a red here. Desperately. Man, not having that Metathrand zombie again. I need to just stop hitting F6 if I actually have something I can do. It's burned me just one too many times. Finally. Okay. Play the Djinn. It's not going to be quite big enough. Yeah, I think we just want to kill this guy. Can't play Illusionist with anything yet. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass here. We're just going to kill this thing. Maybe I should actually play the Djinn. Or do I play Illusionist? If I play Illusionist, then I might be able to cast multiple things next turn. Do I play the Djinn? No, he does have two. He does have 2 green, actually. If he had Exclude, that would be such a huge beating. Of course he's got it. I have to block. I'm probably just gonna die to this thing, unfortunately. I think our clock's not going to be fast enough. Hopefully we play something out. We can go terminate Volcano Imp in the same turn. Thunderscape. Okay, we can discard this. So we'd be. Does he have enough? No, he does not have enough. So I can discard the swamp, and we're going to ditch our whole hand. Okay. All right, maybe we can somehow, if he doesn't hit Volcano Imp. I mean, if we can empty our hand, I think we're in there. We can empty our hand, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Love to see that. Okay, so we are going to terminate that guy. Okay. Okay, you can deal 3 to me. I got 1 card in my hand, but Thunderscape ain't gonna help you this time. That's 6 to cast that with Kicker. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This man actual was able to. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can block. What a fucking rip, dude. Are you kidding me? He's gonna untap and Alpha Strike me and I'm dead. What a you gotta be kidding me, man. Just one card away from killing this dude and he gets this natural emergence. Are you serious? I mean, I guess he has this enchantment, he has the other one. Alright, so I attack, he goes to 4. I play Caldera Kavu. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can block. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, I can block and shoot 1, I guess, so. Alright, let's attack. These are first strike as well, which is not great. Oh, I just realized I can't play Caldera Kavu and shoot 1, so he's going to be able to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to block it. It's over. Dead Ringers would have been pretty nice there. Okay, we just keep it how it is. Hunting Drake would have been a sick peel. That won me the game, I think, Hunting Drake. Maybe one of my opponents will actually mulligan for once. Why would any of these like professional players ever mulligan? I've never seen it happen. Yeah, perfect mana every time. This guy's deck is not that good. We just try to race. We're just going flyers, man. We're just going in the air. We got Fairy Squadron next turn. Just make him have something. Make him have something. Yeah, Carrion Elves, that's not going to do it. Yep, taking 4. Flyers.deck, man. Flyers.deck. You're on a 2-turn clock. Sure. I will discard a Decapod, and I will discard an island. How do you like that? I think he has to jump block here. He's taking it. Okay. I don't know if yes, on the deal's 5. Yes, 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 yes. Man, so close. So close, so close. Whew, we got there. What do we have coming up next there? Oh, I can't even find out. It doesn't even let me. All right, we got in there. We beat a big one. We beat a big timer right there, guys. That was I Coach Poker, 6 trophies. Nice. All right, who do we got this time, man? Omen. Jesus, wasn't that just one of the other people that was at the top of the leaderboard? Come on, man, give me a break. All right, we're gonna keep this. We just need to draw blue for this guy at some point. All right, another green deck. Okay, response. I don't think we need to reveal that we're playing blue cards yet. Just let him keep doing his thing, set up a nice breath darkness, probably. Can't believe I drew this twice and it was completely useless in both games. Against somebody that has a lot of ground attackers too, that's funny. Alright, taking 2. What you got, boss? Response. I think I'm gonna actually singe this guy. Just kidding, we're gonna singe that guy. Or do we just breath and 3 for 1? We could breath and 3 for 1. Although I think I kill this guy and maybe I get breath 3 for 1 anyway. This guy's a little dangerous because he's going to be able to cast some more stuff. So we just breath here. We're not going to have this guy as the follow-up. Okay, no response anyway. I mean, it's hard to find a better singe target. Let's kill that guy. Okay, so I think we go for breath next turn. Hopefully he'll play one more creature here. So we're going to be taking 8 and we'll go down to 10, but we're going to wrath and then play this guy. Which seems pretty good. Lay of the land, sure. Yep. If he had some kind of damage prevention with white, that would be backbreaking. Alright, we have Terminate for whatever he's going to put out there. Ha! Standard bear. That's kind of unfortunate for me, honestly. Didn't really want to draw this guy. Okay. I think we actually have to play this guy, unfortunately, too. But it's fine, though, because then we can start getting in with this guy anyway. He still is hitting for 3 a turn. Play zombie and we have more. Do we need anything more black or red? No, I don't think so. Man, if we could have somehow waited on this Breath of Dargaz, if we had some creatures, that would have been pretty sweet. Omjin ain't bad. Ginning it up. It's pretty hard for him to win from this position here. Alright, I think we're gonna kick Bog down. Sack. 2 lands. Hopefully we hit something good. And 3 damage it looks like. Response. Gerard's command. No response. What did we get? We got Stratodon and Steelleaf Paladin. Trying to just think, do I have other ways to kill a standard bear besides terminate? Illusionist would do it. Grossest Charm. That's about it. Of course, this guy draws something. I love when people just draw 5 land and 8 million spells. Blazing Golem, okay. Sea Snip. So if we terminate this guy, swing, swing, he can block, block, and then he can prevent 3. So I'd be able to kill this guy, potentially. I can't cast Sea Snip if I do that. But... Let's see. All right, let's think this through. I mean, I think I just keep attacking him in the air. Like, he's going to be able to prevent 2, but he can't ever play a white creature because then this guy will grow. And I could also, if I ever chump blocked with this guy, so he can never really attack. So, yeah, fuck it. I think we just get in with my dude here. I guess if I play this guy, then he can never grow. I guess it allows him to play a white creature. So right now I'm shutting out all his white creatures because he's going to take too much damage. He's a 2. So Snid, and if I terminate this guy, do we ever get in just Alpha Strike? I guess, yeah, if he doesn't... Yeah, maybe I just do this anyway. Yeah, I think we just play Snid anyway, and it's like, fine, go ahead, play a white creature. You have to actually draw a white creature specifically, and it has to not be able to prevent this from happening. Because I kill this guy, we can swing all in. This guy can be regenerated. He's not going to be able to like do the things that he needs to do. This guy would die. Yeah, I think it's time for him to scoop it up. Unless he drew exactly Razorfoot Griffin. Silver Drake, of course. Wow, of course he draws a white flyer. That's incredible. That is incredible. What a fucking top deck. What an absolute top deck. Man. Alright, so can't prevent the damage with this guy. can still prevent 3 somewhere. Can he alpha strike me back is the question. So let's say we terminate this guy, he's gone. That's 3, 7, 8, 9. That's exactly 10. So if I alpha strike, he'd have to have nobody die. Like literally nobody can die if I alpha strike, and I'm almost positive that he has to block. He'd probably try to double block this guy to kill him. This guy has to be blocked right now, but he can just prevent. So this will be block, prevent, and then if he double blocks here, I would get to kill this guy. This guy's probably going to get through. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's terminate standard bearer. And he can prevent 2, he can prevent 5. So you can eventually just prevent everything that this guy does, but I'm going to have living airship as well. So he can't prevent all of it. Yeah, because I'm going to play living airship out too. Yeah, he's going to block and prevent there. Block there. There. And he would take 1 and it's just going to be over with, I think. Yep. Take 1, this guy's dead. And we play living airship. And you have to block 2 flyers now, sir. Can you block 2 flyers? Can you rip twice in a row the exact card you need? Or how about a land? Maybe you would draw a land at some point. That would be nice. No, I will draw the land. Okay, let's go combat. And let's just swing all in. I mean, how are you going to stop it, brother? You can't. You cannot stop it. All right, we're against a Naya deck. Naya deck, Dead Ringers could be actually good. Are we bringing it back in? Yes. Singed we have to keep in because he has 2 of those annoying damage prevention guys. Yeah, it's just a question if we want the Dead Ringers, which I think we possibly do want Dead Ringers. And we'd have to take out something that's not Singed. I like my flyers. This guy didn't seem to have a ton of flyers. Could take out Bogdown. He had, what were this? He had 2 big 6 drops is what he had. He had Steel Leaf Paladin and I think he had this guy, Alloy Golem. Could have 14 creatures. Is there a spell I can take out? I think that's the problem, is there's not really a spell that I want to take out. I mean, Bogdown would be... I guess Bogdown would be the only obvious choice. Yeah, let's do it. I think Dead Ringers could be backbreaking for this guy. Or it could just really get me out of a jam, especially if he's got like Sandlight Pilgrim and he's got that stupid guy. Alright, we need red mana here, but I think we're keeping this. And he wants us to play first, so we will oblige. And of course he has a 1-drop, why not? Okay, at least we drew our red. I don't think I'm going to be terminating this guy, but... yeah, get in there. Get in there, little buddy. If he has Horn Kapu, I'm going to terminate. Of course he's got... Jesus Christ, dude, really? Sure. Okay, let's see what he wants to do here. I'm gonna let the combat and then decide. Okay, Skyfolk. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I killed a tapper and then I just use Skyfolk to be able to block or use Living Airship to block these guys. Or do I just wait for Dead Ringers? Dead Ringers, these 2 guys. Yeah, okay. No response. If you want to tap this guy down, get in for 4 and get dead ringers to the face. I'm good with that. If he plays standard bear, that would be quite unfortunate for me. Jin going to be nice and beefy once again. It's a very winnable match, no matter what. All things considered. Alright, let's I mean, Confound would be an absolute beating. It's one of those things, if you got it, brother. Yep. Alright, it's all you. I'm not gonna swing in. If you want to use a combat trick, I'll allow it. Do not have, because I'm gonna have to play this guy next turn. Other things. Yep, same, no problem. Okay, let's get on in there with our Jin. I mean, he can't really attack me back. Let's just do the thing. Just get in for 8. Smash face. Go ahead. You want to crack back? I'm all good to race here. We're even on life. I got a removal spell on another creature. Right, perfectly good. If you want to race. Let's have some kind of trick now. It's pretty spicy, I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty spicy, sir, but I do still have goods. People finally learn to use these combat tricks, man. I didn't see this last season. You saw people just doing chump shit. Alright, we still have the advantage here. It's slim. He's got 4 cards in hand, but slim advantage. Sure. He can prevent 2 to any target. So basically, he's got to block and prevent 2. Like, it's really locking down his mana. I can still swing in with this guy as well. I think so. I just swing all in here, or do I drop Volcano Imp and then swing all in? What's the worst that can happen? Is he blocks, prevents, he takes 2, 3, and then I have 2 more flyers if he's able to somehow kill this guy. And this guy comes in. I mean, he's obviously got some kind of tricks here. It's just a debate of if there's any point in me trying to stop his tricks. 7, we have 8 mana, so even if he did something, even if he bounced, had like Rushing River or something, we can replay and play. So yeah, we just get in there. Bring the heat. Make him have it. Just gotta make him have it. Sure. I don't think there's any mass removal that he could have that would win him the game. So, if you drop a flyer, you still lose. Need to have a flyer and a bounce spell, or whatever I guess would be. Yeah, I think it's Dire Straits. This guy's about to scoop. I think our guy is about to scoop here. Did we get him? We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. What do we have coming up? Bloodstock. I mean, that's getting through. This isn't good. Recover. We get back. Kalamjin, probably. Okay. Who is it? Testin. Okay, I don't recognize that name, so that has to be somewhat good at least. Or it just means that it's a subpar player with an insane deck. So Testin deciding whether to go first or not. 40 card deck. We got all 3 colors and we got playable spells. This is absolutely a keep. Alright, going first probably means they're not the best ever. Say the Disciple. I'm gonna hold off on Singe for now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what kind of colors we're up against. Alright, we're having a long think about this. What have you decided, sir? Okay, we got red. We're attacking. Okay. If it's a Razorfin Hunter, I want to kill that with Singe. I'm gonna hold this Singe just for a moment longer. Blue red is not a deck that's typically gonna just kill you so fast that you gotta be ultra mana efficient. But we don't have a ton of creatures, so I'll probably have chances to do this anyway. So he is in good colors, probably gonna be a good deck. Blue red, yeah, you're looking at Razorfin Hunters, Jilt, all that stuff. So let's let them know that we're down with the blue red train as well. Just trying to get as ahead on the clock as I can without hurting myself too much. This guy's definitely taking his time. We're already up a minute. I want to get a healthy lead, and then I can just kind of play normally and click through. But I don't like to be clicking through when I'm like behind on the time, and then it hasn't come up. Like I haven't ever actually ran out of time in any of these matches, so I could probably be a little slower and maybe like play faster and pick up the pace later. But just trying to get into good habits of keeping the pace of play good. How many 3-drops do we have anyway? 1, 2, 3. Not a lot. So yeah, that's one of the downsides of our deck's board. Is we just don't have a lot of cards we want to play. Meteor Crater. I don't think that's a playable card, is it? Add 1 mana. Okay. So if I kill this guy, he actually can't. This is like a dead card now. That was nice. I got one of my cards that I could actually cast. So holding that Singe was possibly a little clutch. Meteor Crater. Meteor Crater. Making things tough on our friend over here. Who's already down 2 minutes, by the way. Yeah, I don't think you should be playing this card. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's. I mean, because really you're only going to be. It's not fixing your colors, because if you have permanent, you've already cast something in that color. So, yeah, I don't think that's a particularly good card. Hopefully this shuts down his mana for a little while, and then we can start getting to our drop action here. 5 and 6. For right now, we just have the imp, though. This will be a big boy, hopefully. We will have 2 blue, I believe. All right, this guy's really taking his time. Whose turn is it even? Where are we? We are on upkeep. Testin's upkeep. See, Singe. This card's been very good every single time. People, I think, undervalue it severely. It's cheap, and it kills really important creatures that almost all cost more than 1 mana. Like almost every single one. Okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna click through here. We're ahead on time. I need to regen this guy. Okay, we might be looking at more color type of list. Oh, can't tap that one for mana there, can you, buddy? Aha. Okay, we're getting all our gens, so now we need to draw lands. That's all we need. We just need lands, and we're cooking here. Just need the lands. Give me the lands. We also have our most expensive spells, so even if we drew spells, it's fine. We should be able to cast almost all of them. I mean, there's like Minotaur Illusionist and the Bloodstock, I guess. But Exotic Curse, that's castable. Okay. There we go. So we managed to mana screw this guy with Singe. He has Breath of Daragas, God bless him. We got Recover, whatever he can do. So I think the luck is finally balancing out a little bit. Some of my opponents they haven't been mulliganing, but they've at least gotten a little mana screwed some. Alright, Anivolver as a 3/3. That guy's got to go. Oh, he just played it as straight up. I mean, I don't actually have to kill it. I could just play. I can play Halamjin and swing. Yeah, I think that's actually the better play. He does have a green though. You know what? I don't trust this. I don't trust this. Let's. Okay, he has a green mana because of this now. So if he had a combat trick, we would lose Sea Snid. I suppose we could always just get in for 2 and play. No, because even if he has a combat trick, yeah, let's get in there. We'll just do this. And then during his upkeep, I think we will take him off green, maybe? No, he has 2 green. We'll take him off red. Make that an island. Okay, Stormscape. You got boss. All right, nice. Yeah, the hits were coming, dude. This guy was dead to rights. Do we bring in the Dead Ringers against this guy? I don't think I really saw quite enough, but Anivolver is scary. I think I'm gonna keep things the way they are for the moment. And then we'll decide if we need to bring in Dead Ringers. But if we did bring it in, I'm not even sure what I want to take out. So Anivolver, we have 2 answers for it straight up. It should be enough, but that card's so busted, sometimes you need more. Alright, hopefully this guy just plays first and we have a good draw. Looks like a keeper at me. Okay, he chose to play last, so we actually have a good draw for that. Let's try to stay on top of the clock. Love to see an island off the top. Alright. Got leadership. I'm gonna be needing that blue a little sooner than later. I don't think there's anything I really want to terminate here. A 2-drop? I can't really think of a 2-drop where I just be like, I have to play Terminate right now. Aha, there it is. I'm not going to play it just yet. Sometimes people play like weird shit like Land Destruction. I don't want to get involved in all that. Ooh, Breath. That's nice. Got 3 flyers and Breath of Dargaz. That seems quite good. Oh, do you want to terminate this guy? Oh, you got his own Rager. Okay. Let's go ahead and get it in. Ish. Arctic Merfolk, nice. Our guy has some combos. Okay. What are we doing here? I think we just attack. I'm happy to trade and have him take 2. Yeah, we're the ones putting the pressure on here, so let's keep the pressure up. Image and ink. I mean, we just have a ton of removal. If he plays anything good, then we can deal with it. Hopefully, he keeps playing some ground guys. So I guess the green is a splash for Hannibal, but maybe he was just mana screwed game 1. Then how does Meteor Creator work? No, didn't he? He played. No, he played a green creature, right? No. Who did I kill? I killed this guy. Yeah, that's right. I was like, oh, I can mana screw him. That guy looks like a problem. Yeah, that guy does look like a problem. I think here the best thing to do is, unless he has Worm's Touch or Pollen Remedy, which most people do not play. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. What does this one do? Target player loses 2 life when you gain 2. You can't even activate these yet, but I still think we just want to deal 8 to him and then play out Argent. Or let's think about this actually. So if we attack, take 4. This guy's going to be only a 3, so we'd have 7 in the air. He'd be at 11. We could go 7 and then Breath for the win. That is also possible. So it will require him, he has to draw either. Can any of these like really screw me? No. Okay. The best he could do is we lose 2 life and he gains 2 life. So I think we just crack in. Yeah, we're just gonna crack in and drop this guy and then we can win next turn. That seems to be the easiest path to victory. We're at 19. I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything that crazy. He's gonna play Rager back out probably. That'll just die to this. And he just still has to stop our flyers. So let's go ahead and get in. Yeah, let's see what you got, man. Hopefully, it doesn't draw another plains or swamp. I mean, I think he's splashing all these colors anyway, man. And even if he has a swamp, he can't play Rager and do this trick. And whatever this is. Oh, this could be a yikes. I mean, we have Terminate. No matter if it's a creature, if it's a dragon, it's getting terminated. It's Anival with Kicker. That's fine. Yeah, 5/5 flying. So I think we just go terminate your Anival. Oh, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. We don't even need to get the attack in there. But we were gonna win that turn anyway. We had Dargaz. We had enough to cast it for 4. We were gonna hit in for 7. That's 11. Exactly enough damage. So we did some good planning there and actually got it done. And that's gonna be trophy number 4. All right, nicely done.